Welcome to Natural Healing Ninjas. This is Laura Lee, and this is Dakota. What is your last name?
Dakota, well, Denny made a name.
Okay, well, great. So Dakota is here with a testimony about teeth health care, meaning that she had an infection in her. I'll let you tell the story.
Okay, but yeah, so I had a friend that told me about a few years ago I had a bad toothache and definitely an infection. Didn't have money to go to the dentist for it, no insurance. And so I met this lady, nice lady in the park, and she said, you need to get oregano oil or use oregano. It pulls out infections, not just for dental issues, but other whatever too if you have a wound. So I went and got oregano oil, steeped it in hot water like a tea, put it on a cotton swab, and put it in the back of my mouth for about 15 minutes off and on. Took it out, and I had almost lockjaw, and it cleared my infection. And I still, after that, never got the tooth pulled out or anything. So now, like months later, another tooth was hurting. Did the same thing. Within a few days, pulled out the infection again. So probably I've done that procedure like 4 times since I've known about it. So within the last like 4 years, I've done it 4 times. Totally works. Not saying it's a long term, like I still had to assess eventually to go to the dentist, but it did pull out the infection. So I wasn't in like horrible pain.
Wonderful. So that's a good emergency care.
Definitely oregano.
Kind of teeth kind of thing to do.
Yep.
Let me tell you something that you can do to start maintaining your teeth so they won't get infected in the first place.
Okay.
Are you interested in that? Drle.com. I can write that down for you, or you could watch this video when we put it up today
Nice.
on YouTube, or just remember drle.com.
Drle.com.
She's a dentist and a chemist, and what she does is she has a system of 4 things that you do when you brush your teeth twice a day, and when you wake up and when you go to bed. And the routine is, first you do a mouthwash of Closis, it's called, which is sort of, have you ever seen that? Anyway, it's a mouthwash that gets all the everything out. It sort of vacuums up your teeth. And then you take a toothbrush that's very soft, and then you put Crest toothpaste on it, anti-cavity, specific kind, and I'll have to show it to you. Or you can go to drle.com and she lays it out for you.
Yeah.
And then you brush. You don't brush your teeth. You just shove the Crest toothpaste up into the gums of your mouth because it remineralizes your mouth and sets it up for the next step, which is Listerine. And Listerine kills 99.9% of whatever's going on in your mouth, because bacteria and bacteria and parasites, I think, are in our mouth. That's what causes teeth decay. So what we want to do is pH. If the pH is acid, it's eating our teeth out. And if it's if you have bacteria, so this stage thing that we're talking about gets rid of the bacteria. And again, pH is your mouth, so it's a good pH instead of acid pH.
Yeah, you want like a pH
it's
balance.
Alkaline, right?
Yeah.
So acid eats the teeth, so you don't want your teeth,
No acidic.
going bad, right? So you do the Listerine, knocks out 99.9% of anything that's bacteria and stuff. And then it burns, it's hot. You hold this stuff for 30 seconds, but don't torture yourself. Spit it out, and then you build up to it. And then you do one more step. It's called ACT. And what ACT does is neutralizes and realkalines the mouth, and then covers the teeth for the enamel to build up the enamel and the dentine. And then you can go off with your day. And then you eat xylitol, like little gum, or lozenges, or breath mints.
Okay.
And you just take only 5 of them. You want to take a day because you don't want too much xylitol in your body. But if you're a snacker, what happens is the bacteria is in your mouth, and your mouth's acidic. So the xylitol gets rid of the bacteria and neutralizes your mouth into pH.
Interesting.
Right. Those mints.
Yeah, the mints.
And they last forever. You only want to pop one in your mouth after you're done eating and snacking.
Yeah, just to neutralize everything.
Right. And then at the end of the night, you do that 4-step routine again, and you do it twice a day. It doesn't take much longer once you get. But what Dr. Ellie says is we're too hard on our teeth in America. We just put all this stuff that really burns it and all this, and it's just too hard. So you want to be gentle to your teeth. This system is gentle to your teeth, and that's the intention of it.
That's very nice.
And this woman did it for 40 years. She had cavities when she was a kid. She did it for 40 years, and she had children, and she's had grandchildren, and none of them have cavities because they have them do this system. But you have to wait till they're 7 years old, kids, because they don't spit. They only swallow.
You
Is
can't
that
be
funny?
like doing that. It's a routine system. I'm gonna have
And
to cut it short 'cause I
Dakota.
gotta go.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
sorry.
yes. I know that, so we'll let you go. But thank you very much for you're going to help a lot of people out with
Nice
this.
to meet you guys.
All right, you have a good one.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
Okay, so like, share, and
subscribe.
Natural Healing.
I will definitely. Oh, write
Yes.
it down for me.
I will.
So,
So Natural Healing Ninjas
Guys.
at Proton Mail.
and then write the lady's name.